Dun 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 dun. Let's build Christmas, the moment we've all been waiting for, or at least I've been waiting for. I don't know how many people would actually be waiting for this special, but it's the Let's Build special, and it's day 5 of the 31 days of Minecraft Christmas, and we're building some cool stuffs. Anyway, yeah, it's 12/12/12 today, which means it's December 12th. 2012, and December, if you haven't figured that out by now, is the 12th month of the 12th of the 12 months, and it's the final month of the year. And the world's supposed to end in the 21st of this month, so that's beautiful. There's gonna be something special for that too in the series. You'll see what that is. Probably not hard to guess. Anyway, I finally got my little magic axe of world editingness working, which is the main reason why this special episode that I've been talking about came so late. The wand tended to not work at certain random times, and it took a little while to get working today. Anyway, yeah, so as you can see, I have a little outcropping, or not outcropping, a little area that's just off of this main island here, or the mainland area here. And it's sort of like a little bridge, and right in the middle we're gonna put a giant Christmas tree. That's right, a giant Christmas tree, because it's Christmas, who would have guessed? And yeah, and that's the reason I have world edit. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna switch to my build cam, which is a new term that I've coined. If you don't know what I mean by that, it's a third-person cam that always like rotates around me in my newer Let's Build videos, which is actually the Camera Studio mod in work, and it's a lot less quality or worse quality than my normal camera, which you're seeing right now, but the fact that it's so far away usually compensates for the bad quality. But we'll see how it works out. Hopefully it'll come out good, but anyway, enough of my little ramblings. We'll get right into the build. So I'll switch to my build cam, and I'll come back in. I'll cut back in with some first-person stuff whenever I need to do some up-close and personal stuff. That's right. And yeah. So I'll see you guys in 2 seconds. Bye. Okay, well apparently my computer doesn't really like Camera Studio very much, so it crashed, and it's like, nope, throw a face, and it just completely failed. So I'm trying to re-record this. Hopefully it doesn't crash this time. Please, computer. And yeah, so as you can see here, this is a little area that we haven't really went into, but I'm hoping this Christmas tree can be like our first, what's the word, foray into this little area over there that's sort of outlying in our mainland. I don't know. Anyways, but we're focusing on this, so this area, let's build. And it's me from the future talking now. Yay. Isn't that amazing? Actually, it's just doing post-commentary. It's not really that amazing. So I started on the tree trunk, as you can see. I ended up rounding it off, obviously, because the square tree trunk just didn't look right on a big, giant tree like that. It would have looked noobish to make it square, and just... I had to add some design elements into it, I don't know. Something that would make it unique. Also, if you see any zooming during that was Optifine. I was zooming so that I could get a good view on World Edit, and I kind of didn't realize that it actually messes with Camera Studio and makes the actual cameraman zoom in. But yeah. So what you see me doing here is sort of building up with spruce leaves to make, obviously, the leaves on the Christmas tree, because every Christmas tree needs leaves, and you'll see in a second that didn't really work out because it all decayed on me. So I had to think of a better plan, and I came up with an idea that if I replaced that and I just redid it all over with wool or anything really, I just used green wool for effect, and then replaced it, because World Edit, when you replace items, it tends to just freeze things. Like, you can have floating ladders if you replace items or copy and paste them. Same with floating snow. But I did // replace on this green wool here, and I got spruce leaves that didn't decay, which is good. But I think it actually, if you put a block update or anything near it, like, if I break a leaf, then I will basically destroy the entire tree, which is not a good thing. Obviously, except the trunk, because wood doesn't decay. So yeah, and it's fixed. Anyway, I started on the star now, because every tree needs a star. Obviously, we're not decorating it in this episode because we're just building the basic tree. But the star is really a needed thing, and it shows Christmas, so what the heck, I'll just do it anyway. If you haven't noticed by now, it's actually a nether star, a pixel art of a nether star, to be honest. And yeah, obviously, with my Wither Island series, it shows that I like the Wither, so I like the Wither boss, and what better way to bring him into Christmas than putting his nether star here. Obviously, something that's related to the nether obviously doesn't really seem to fit with Christmas, but it actually looks really good as a star, so yeah. I had to do some world edit to rotate it and make it look sort of three-dimensional. Like, obviously it is three-dimensional, but something that looks three-dimensional. And we're back in the present. Hopefully my future self hasn't been saying any bad things behind my back, because, you know, I kind of have the power to make his life really miserable, so yeah. Anyway, this is what we built so far. We're going to be decorating it in a later episode. That's something suited to do throughout the series, more than just all in one episode. As you can see, I made a little nether star thing up there. Now, funny story about this. After I stopped recording the building, the leaves, I mean, I kind of screwed it all up, and the entire thing decayed, and I had to redo it all. Yeah, I broke these leaves up here, and apparently it set off a giant chain reaction down all the way, just destroying the entire tree except for basically the wood. So yeah, that was not fun at all, but we got it done. I'm kind of thinking of adding like a little thing inside here, and this actually doesn't look much like a Christmas tree than some sort of crazy cool canopy, I think. So from now on it's gonna be known as a Christmas Canopy, and that's basically it. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode. It took me a lot of work to get this thing to actually look normal and not decay, and took me a lot of work to just make this episode. So yeah, don't know what we'll be doing tomorrow. Maybe a mod, maybe a texture pack, maybe some more building stuff inside that cathedral. I don't know. We'll just go where it leads us. But you've been watching 31 Days of Christmas, the special episode for the 12-12-12 day, and yeah. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the next episodes. It's coming every day. I'm here the whole month, all 31 days of this month, and yeah. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions for any future episodes of this, and leave a rating if you enjoyed this episode. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode.